guys have a heater going in here, or is it
We
just
did.
the natural warmth? Oh, you did.
Yeah, just we keep it.
So good.
Yeah.
In the morning, 6:30,
We keep it between 82 and 86 generally. Sometimes it might get up to 90. Oh, namaskar, namaste, good morning. Welcome to yoga. Start off with some conscious breath work. Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Taking Vishnu with your right hand, folding in the first two fingers, closing off right nostril. Closing eyes. Exhale through the left first. Deep inhale through the left. Close off, pausing. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close off and pause, and then release left and exhale. Keep Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing going for the next minute. To bring balance to the energy body, balance to the hemispheres of the brain, to prepare mind and body for the practice. After your next exhale, release the hand. And then take a full deep breath in. Hold it in for a count of 20. Jalandhara, chin lock, chin to the chest, lifting chest to the chin. Sankalpa Mudra, the energy seal of intention. Flip your right hand palm face up, left arm across the chest, clasping hands. Connect to your personal intention for the practice today, to your intentions and resolutions for the new year. Keeping that energy sealed within. Hands together in front of the heart. Let's unite our hearts and invoke blessings. 3 ohms, 1 Purna mantra. Take a deep breath in. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. To the presence of the one divine spirit that dwells within, we bow. Arise, yoginis, for this yoga. Hatha yoga. Stita, stito. Feet hip distance apart. Lift and spread your toes. Squeeze leg muscles in and up. And then squeeze the inner thighs together. Draw belly in. Scoop tailbone. Shoulders up and back. Sliding jawbone back. Activated Ujjayi breath. Deep breath in from the back of the throat with more focus. Exhale, root down, releasing hands. Inhale, stretch up, celebrating the freedom of the morning. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl, reaching through crown of the head. Exhale, step back into plank. Hold plank. Index finger leads the way. Creases the wrist parallel with the front edge of the mat. Lean forward, grip or claw the mat strong, and then in slow motion, lower down to Chaturanga. Rest your hips down, and then lift up out of the hips for a high cobra. Lifting shoulders up towards the ears, curling back at your peak. Pulling hands back, shoulders back, extending energy forward through the heart. Taking gaze up. And then lower down, push back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. First dog. The white solar Worldbridger. Stretch it out. Bend one knee at a time. Lengthening through calf muscles. Solar tone, we pulsate with breath, life force energy, pulsating in remembrance of our intentions for the practice. Worldbridger. We let go of the old, the 2021 of the past, so we can bridge the gap to the future, the greater potential. Take your right leg up to the ceiling. Bend the knee and twist, stretching out side body. Look for the foot underneath your left arm and shoulder. Keeping left arm, shoulder lifting, upper back level. And then switch legs. Take left leg up and over. Putting more weight into the right hand or elevating the wrist. Looking for the foot underneath your right armpit. Back to down dog. Lean forward into plank. Push your head up. Index knuckles down. In slow motion, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, rise up for high Bhujangasana. Out rotating arms and shoulders as you curl. And then flow back. Adho Mukha Anjaneyasana. Right foot up for a deep lunge. Right foot up, back foot flat. Take hands off to the left in ridge top or fingertip position. Keeping arms and shoulders lifting. Curling the upper back. Widen hips back. Pushing top of your left thigh bone back. Keep right knee bending deep, leaning to the right. And then step back, plank pose. Feel free to work ridge top, fingertip or fists. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, rise up for a high cobra or Urdhva Mukha. And then flow back, second side, left foot up for the deep lunge. Back foot flat, take hands off to the right. Keep top of the right thigh engaged. Left knee bending deep, leaning to the left towards the outer edge of the foot. And then step back, plank pose, take the Vinyasa. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, rise up, pausing at the peak, connecting to the back body as you curl, and then flow back. Take down dog into a twist. Reach your right hand back for the outside of the left leg. Push from the top of the shoulder out through your left hand. And then switch arms, switch legs. dog. Turbo dog. Bend elbows towards the floor. Push your head up. In slow motion, slide through. Take a vinyasa. Flow back. Hold it. 5 deep victorious breaths. Keep tops of thighs inner rotating and rooting back. Arms and shoulders lifting. Pushing energy from shoulders out through hands. Bend knees, gaze up, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Feet hip distance apart or a little wider. Clasp hands behind the back for Karmasana. Action pose. Clasp. Lift your thigh muscles up. Back muscles up. Take wrists overhead. Both hands to the hips. Squeeze inner thighs together. Inhale, rise up. Lift up out of the hips and curl. Open heart, open throat, head back. Exhale, release. Samastitihi. Turn your gaze back within. Bring your feet back in. Reconnecting to breath. To your intention for the practice. Deep breath in. Exhale, root down. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl. Exhale, step or jump. Take the vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, rise up for the high bhujanga. Exhale, flow back. Right foot up, side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. Back foot flat, draw belly in, scoop tailbone, deepen, twist and reach. Top hand down, back heel up, point foot out to the right, 45 degrees, and then sweep right arm overhead, keeping arm bone beside cheekbone, curling towards the back bend. And then bend your top arm, hand behind the head, grabbing base of the skull, push your head back into the hands, creating more opening for the heart, more stretch in the side body. Grab your head. And then step back into plank or down dog, taking a vinyasa from plank or turbo dog. Flow through with your breath, exhaling down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, flow back. Second side, left foot up, side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. Back foot flat. Belly in, scoop tailbone. Right arm reaches. Heels aren't aligned. Wiggle this foot in a few inches. There you go. Top hand down, back heel up, point foot out to the left, sweep left arm overhead. Arm bone beside the cheekbone, curling deep, and then bend the top arm, hand behind the head, grabbing base of the skull, pushing head back into the hand, lifting heart up. And then step back, take a vinyasa, choose your adventure from plank or turbo dog, slide through. Knees, gaze up at the end of the exhale, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Squat deep, Utkatasana, chair pose. Arms overhead, strengthen core. Belly in, lower rib cage squeeze in. Lower abdomen firm, deep breath in. Exhale, twist, hooking left elbow across. Hands in prayer, push down through hands, open heart. You can hold it there, or reach left hand for the floor and right hand for the ceiling, but don't hold the breath. Keep it full and deep. Inhale back overhead. Exhale, twist opposite side. the breath. Full inhales, full exhales while consciously lengthening the gap between the breaths. Inhale back to center. Exhale, dive over, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump back. Take a Vinyasa. Right leg lifts behind you. Lean forward in a plank, pushing head up, lower halfway down. Push back strong, right foot up, warrior one pose. Square it off with the back heel up, draw belly in, scoop tailbone, take it overhead. Inhale, contract, squeezing legs together, lifting up out of the hips, keeping left thigh lifting. Exhale, bend right knee deep, hips forward and down. Keep pulsating with the breath. Inhale, contracting, squeezing legs in for more strength. Exhale, push leg bones apart, hips down, curling deeper. A few more strong breaths. Deep breath in from the back of the throat. Exhale, release, Vinyasa. Left leg lifts. Plank pose, lean forward, halfway down, pause, push back strong, left foot up, Virabhadra, belly in, scoop tailbone, deep and twist, take it overhead. Inhale, strengthen legs, squeezing in, rooting down through the feet, squeeze thighs together. Exhale, push leg bones apart, hips forward and down, bending left knee deeper. Pulsating with the breath. Inhale, drawing in from the periphery to the core. From the core, pulsating out. One more strong breath. Exhale, release, Vinyasa. Right leg lifts again. Lean forward into plank. Halfway down, Trianga. Push back strong. Right foot up. Virabhadra. The back heel up. Same thing, square it off. Take it overhead. Contract, building strength. Drawing in to the core of the pelvis. From the pelvis, push through the back heel. Bend right knee deep. Hips forward and down. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist, left elbow across. Hands in prayer to the floor, or you can pass the wrist, wrap and bind if it's available. Stay with the breath, keep it full and deep. You can strengthen the breath and twist. You strengthen lungs, diaphragm, intercostal muscles. Inhale, untwist, take a Vinyasa. So when you're not twisting, you naturally take deeper, fuller breaths. Susie, you don't need to work so hard in your Chaturanga. Lower halfway down and don't touch the block. There you go. Now inhale up. There you go. Boom. Left leg lifts. One more strong Vinyasa. Lean forward in a plank. Lower halfway down. Push back strong. Left foot up. Virabhadra. Uddiyana, Mula Bandha. Take it overhead. Lester's outside. I think you need to go talk to Lester. You strong your jais, pulsating. Inhale, contracting. Exhale, expanding. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Right elbow across. Reach for the floor. Go for the wrap and bind. Doesn't matter how far you take it. Outer form's the illusion. It's the inner form that matters most. The union with mind, breath, and spirit in the present moment. Inhale, unwind, step back, take a Vinyasa. Vayu, Vinyasa, keeping right foot off the floor. Bring your right knee to your right arm. Exhale, twist to the left arm. Keep it going. 8 more times. 9 total for the solar tone. To the right arm. Exhale to the left. Linking actions with the breath. Create the movement meditation. After 9, you can work an arm balance. Ekapada Vinyasa 1 from the twist, going over left arm, or you can go into 2 position over right arm, or just take a Vinyasa. Second side. Left knee to left arm. Exhale, twist to the right. Keep it going. Linking action and perception. Vinyasa.
Another twist.
After 9, optional arm bounce or Vinyasa. Good morning. Right foot up, front of the mat. Both hands to the top of the thigh and pause. Take the breath. Your intentions for the practice for 2022. And then drawing up the strength to manifest. Squeezing legs in, clasp hands behind the back, lift shoulders up. Slide jawbone back, squeeze arms in, upper back in, and then bend right knee deep.
I tell April to practice.
April, Sadhana is reminding you to lift and spread your toes.
Even in this
Everywhere.
warrior?
All of them. All the practice.
My arch.
Back foot flat, Virastamba, take it overhead. Keep right knee bending deep, leaning to the right. Vinyasa 2, take right arm underneath the leg, back heel up. Right foot slides to the right, and then take it up. And rotate right leg, optional Skanda Dandasana if you want to take it in. The chin stand, terrifying face stand. Left foot up and pause. Relaxing, releasing. And then embrace the new. Squeeze legs in strong. Clasp hands behind the back. Side body's long, lift rib cage up. Shoulders up. Squeeze arms in. Upper back in. Keep those left toes lifting if you want to build your arch. And bend left knee deep. Virastamba, back foot flat, take it overhead. Surrendering thought. Empowering breath. Ekapada Vinyasa 2, left arm under, left foot slides out, lean forward, take it up. Hold it. 5 breaths. Inner rotating left leg, reaching right heel for the ceiling. And then float back. Right foot up, bounce side angle. Right arm under, left arm behind the back, going for the clasp. Holding the clasp out of the heart, straighten right leg, bound triangle, straighten right leg, and then re-scoop tailbone, twist, curling left shoulder back Taking head back. Just strap if you want to use it.
Thank you.
Holding the clasp or your strap, step it up. Baddha Ekapada Uttanasana, straighten both legs and twist. And then shift your weight to the left foot, pick up bound leg for Svarga Divijasana, bird of paradise. And rotate right leg. And then strengthen core, pushing out through your heel. So just in case. Back down, half moon or bound half moon. If you still have the clasp, lean forward. Bring left leg parallel with the floor. Flex left pinky toe to the ceiling.
Is happening or no?
Yeah, it's happening.
See?
Yep.
I don't think.
Yeah, it is.
See?
Both hands down, standing split.
Is separated?
Your pinky toe's got so much energy it could send text messages.
That is a good idea.
Oh, Madhu Mukha Vriksha, Pinchamayur. Optional inversion, you can kick up. If you're at the periphery, you can turn and use the wall. Otherwise, just go for it. Kicking up or step back, pick up Vinyasa. We'll do more. Left foot up, second side, bounce side angle. Going forward, clasp. Bow forward, bound triangle. Holding the clasp, step it up to the front of the mat. Straighten both legs, curling right shoulder back. And then pick up the bound leg. Shifting weight to the right foot, pick up left leg. Find your drishti, gazing point. You have balance, work on straightening left leg all the way. Back down, half moon, bound half moon. Left hand to the floor. Or if you have the clasp, keep left leg slightly bent and lean forward, bringing right leg up parallel. Standing split, both hands down. Handstand, forearm stand. Take it up, take it back. Child's pose by popular request. rest here. Or take it into puppy pose, Uttanasana Shishosana. Slide forward. Knees wide, reaching arms straight ahead. If you want the push, stay there and make the rounds. Otherwise, escape. Back to child's pose. Deep breath. Ah. Down dog. Zip left foot up, Prasarita Padottanasana. Angle toes in, heels out, reach your right arm straight ahead. Take left arm under, hooking right big toe. Push down strong through the right foot, shift your hips to the left an inch or two, and then wiggle your right hand across, attempting to grab your left big toe. Inhale and twist, switch. Push down strong through the left foot, shifting hips to the right. Close, reach this way. And then duck the head that way.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah. Inhale and twist. Go wider, go deeper. Angling toes in, heels out, walk hands back. Lower head to the floor, forearms to the floor. Chin to the floor if you're in deep. Slowly heel toe in. Crow pose at the front of the mat, Bakasana. Hands wide, knees wide. Lean forward, take it up. Optional tripod headstand if it's available. Otherwise, you can take it Vinyasa when you're ready. Nice. If you're going up, hold it for 5 or 10 breaths, and then you can lower into side crow. Go back up, side crow on the opposite side, or lower back in the crow pose. And let's go to the wall. Slide it over. Can you jump with legs straight? Can you jump with legs straight? Hips to the wall.
I think so. Let's see.
All right, we're going to do the hard ones first. No cheating. And then we'll do the easy ones. You're going to measure thumb from pinky finger from the wall, and then you're going to work on jumping with legs straight like Sadhana Shakti is going to do for us.
Hi.
And when you jump, you're going to keep your head down and looking towards your toes. So when you jump, your feet flex, your toes to the face, and then you try and touch your hips to the wall. And then when they touch the wall, the legs will go up into handstand. So it's about jumping and pulling into the center, and then when the hips go over the shoulders, your legs will magically go up in the handstand. Keep your head and neck relaxed, looking towards your pretty toes, flexing your toes to your face. At least 5 good hops with your legs straight, and then you can jump with your legs bent.
I was looking at my toes.
Yeah. That's it. Straight, meaning not bent, meaning locked out. Completely straight. There it is. Oh, look at that. Magic happens. Boom. Mariana, you could probably do it without the wall now. Work on jumping in that position, piked. After 5 with your legs straight, then jump with your knees bent. There's 2 ways of jumping with knees bent. You can jump with your knees bent, knees squeezing together, which is going to make you work the core more. Or you can jump with your knees opening up wide, which will allow your hips to open more, to get your hips over your shoulders, to go in the handstand. Yeah, show both. Jump with your knees together. Knees together, feet together. Boom. They separated a little bit, but that's pretty good. And then jump with your knees wide, way open up wider than your shoulders. On this one, you flex your pinky toe out to the side, and your knees open up wide like in Baddha Kona, or Kali pose.
But they open up.
Yep. You can jump and clamp in tighter, knees and ankles together, or jump and open knees and ankles wide. Try both ways. Try 5 times together, 5 times apart. If you jump with the knees together, look straight down between the hands. If you are jumping with your knees wide and you need to get them over, hips over the shoulders, then you can take your chin to your chest. Otherwise, if you don't need it, then you look straight underneath, under the hands. Good. When you're ready, you can rest. And then we'll kick up. All your hard work's done. Now it's easy time.
Now we deserve shower.
Now you can have fun.
Again, and the second one, yes. Chin to the chest. And the second one.
If you're kicking up now, come further away from the wall, fingertip from elbow distance, and then take it into Scorpion Pose, both feet to the wall. Handstand, no.
Handstand?
Yeah.
Handstand?
Handstand Scorpion. Adriana, you can come further away from the wall. Karina, further away from the wall.
It's like this, right?
Yeah, you gotta be at least your forearm distance away. Feet to the wall, hips to the wall, and then belly in, scoop tailbone. Push your head up and curl. Susie, you can do this. Give yourself more space though. Come down, bring your hands further back to here. There you go. That's it. Head up, work tailbone, toes to the wall. Pushing toes into the wall, strong. Take the vertebrae deeper into the front body. Give yourself a few attempts. If it's easy, you can do some push-ups. Yay! It's okay. We have a magic white wall cleaner, magic eraser, the bald guy. When you're good with Handstand Scorpion, you can start to work in the forearm stand. You can use the block for forearm stands. Feel free to work variations if you want to work Scorpion and Pincha or Padmasana.
I don't know what I use my Padmasana here. Hips. Será el torso.
Me ayuda a arquear un poquito la espalda.
Arquear.
Pero
Tú
no
y yo
sé si
tenemos
eso
los
corre.
cuerpos diferentes. Aquí.
You gotta lower your head down.
Lower my.
Lower your head down so you're not pushing your head up
Ah. ¿Qué dices?
as much.
Arquear la espalda. A mí me ayuda un poquito a arquear la espalda como para que. Y subir. No, eso está bien. Ahí. ¿Va a tener espacio en el que el otro pie lo dice? Sí. Como alarga el torso. Porque me dolía un hombro, algo así pasó y después ya dejé de hacerlo. No, mi propósito es todos los días como tú. Es que no hay otro, es que ¿para qué? ¿Cuál es el propósito? You see the head, Anand?
Yep. Rest.
Looking forward or not looking forward?
It looks like you're pushing up too much because you're falling down. Your hips are coming down this way. You're not keeping it over, so you have to keep your head down. It's like in the handstand, so you keep your hips over your shoulders so you can bring your legs in levels.
¿Qué es lo que dice?
You're either lost the strength or you're trying to use too much strength.
I lost the strength.
Headstand. Shirshasana 1. Yeah, you're pretty straight. You can bring your toes down more and push your heels up more. And then rib cage in and tailbone up. You had a little too much Barbie feet. No, Karina. Get in some leg raises, taking legs towards the floor, parallel, or tap the floor, or barely get close and then take it back up, flexing on the way down, pointing on the way up. After 9, or after you reach your edge, rest in child's pose. Stacking fists up, resting forehead on stacked fists. And then slide the mats back. Come up to this one. One-arm auspicious pose. When you're ready, you can lay on the belly, right arm out to the right, palm face up. Rock over onto the right hip and shoulder. Going for the clasp behind you. Shift your hips in. Optional left ankle on top. Curling left hip back to the floor. Get close. You want to sit there. Just flip this hand like this. Bend this knee a little deeper. And now you can clasp. And then switch sides. Left arm out, palm face up. Bend your knees up. Shifting hips in. Optional right ankle on top. And then back onto the belly. Reach back for both feet for Dandasana. Push down through your knees. Lifting hips. And then scoop tailbone. Push your hips down. Kicking legs back. Lifting up. Left knee higher, take it to the right, Parsvadhana. And then back to the other side. Lift right knee higher, knees together. Relax neck. Muscles of the face. Squeezing. Back onto the belly. Lift up. One more breath. And then push back. Child's pose. Raja Kapotasana, Pigeon Pose, right knee up wide. Left leg slides in, slide it back 2 inches. Walk your hands back, lift and curl, square it off, lifting up out of the hips. And then reach for the back foot, bring it in for the quad stretch. Kick back when you grab it and then pull it in. Optional trapping it in the elbow crease for mermaid. Take it overhead for full king pigeon. You can release forward. You can hold it there. If you want to go deeper, lean to the right and pull the foot up and then pull yourself across to the left. I'm in class. How can I help you?
Did the class start at 10:30?
It's at 9:30.
I thought I said, what time is the next class?
5 o'clock.
It's so weird. Thought I signed up for a class at 10:30.
That's Saturday.
It's so weird.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
I just clicked it wrong.
It's okay. And then when you're ready, take a Vinyasa. Or just step back and switch legs. off, lift and curl, keeping hips leveled, squared forward. Reach for the back foot. Quad stretch, mermaid. Or strap it and take it overhead. Ready? You can fold forward over the leg for the hip opener. If you're going deeper, you can lean to the left and pull that foot up. So adjust your leg a little bit for you. And work on shifting your weight a little and work on leaning this left sitting bone and hip down like that. Take a Vinyasa, step back and float through. Ustra, Camel Pose. When you're kneeling, you can fold the mat over if you want to pad the knees. Down to the heart, hips back and apart. And then draw belly in, scoop tailbone, lift shoulders up and curl, palms to the heels. Supta Virasana, sit on a block, or sit back between the feet and rest all the way back. No stress in the knees. If you feel the knees back off. Does anybody want me to stand on them?
Not today.
Not today. So your knees okay?
This one is harder to push down in no way. Am I sitting the wrong way?
It's okay. You can rest here in our 30 seconds or so. If you want to work full pigeon, you can take your hands over your head and slide onto the top of the head and then slide it in, attempting to grab your feet. Push, arm straight. And then head down. Just reach one hand back at a time. You're good. Head down. Reach one. If there's one foot. And then the other one. Whoa! And then back up. Escape. All fours position for wizard pose. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees 2 inches behind the hips. Take your right arm up, deep breath in. Exhale, twist, right shoulder straight down. Pause, connect to the breath, and then slide your left knee up towards your armpit. There you go. Cross your right ankle on top of left foot. The other right foot on top of left. There you go. And then take your left arm behind the back, reaching for the top of the right thigh, pulling against the thigh, deepening the twist, attempting to curl your left shoulder back to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. If you're in deep, pass the wrist between your legs and go for the clasp. And then work on pulling your hands apart, curling top shoulder back to the floor. Exhale. Ah, Minsky. Hold on, girl.
Everything worked. Okay.
Now,
Well, okay, good.
got it.
Perfect. Thank you.
A few more deep breaths. And then inhale, untwist, child's pose. Ah.
Thanks.
Welcome. Rest back, take inventory. Notice how you can breathe deeper on the right side of the body. By pressing the right side, when you uncompress, you can naturally take deeper, fuller breaths. Second side. Majarya. Left arm up. Majaryasana, all fours position into Shramanasana. Right knee up. Left ankle on top. Top arm behind the back, reaching for the top of the thigh. And then pull against it. Deepen twist. Inhale, untwist slightly. Exhale, deepen twist. Let me get on your arm again. Deep breath. One more. That's the child's pose. I can put you. Child's pose. Rest back.
Como decían los niños con hueprote.
Upavishta Konasana. Into sitting, taking legs wide apart. Lift your hips and sliding forward, and then clear sitting bones and hamstrings. Arch up and fold forward. Build strength as you go lower, pushing tops of thighs down. Power twist over right leg, reaching for the foot, put left arm overhead.
I need some help.
Inhale and twist and switch. Back up, fold forward one more time. Back up, pivot forward, double arm hero. Bending knees up, flipping hands, palms face out. Hands to the outside of the rib cage, up one elbow in, other elbow in. Release jaw, roof of the mouth, slowly squeeze in. And then hands back, unhinge jaw, stretch out front of the neck. Release, hands back. Lift up, Navasana.
Heavy thinking.
Autopilot. Ardha Nava, pointing feet, reaching hands for the feet. Round 2, back up. Last one. Back up, round 3. Yeah, I'm off.
Not in another planet.
The second last one.
You damage our trust.
Rest. Rock around a little side to side, knees to the chest. And then stretch it out. Feet on the floor underneath the knees, lifting hips up. Setu Bandha Sharbanga. And rest down. All the way up, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Hands overhead, beside the ears, hips up, chest up, top of the head. You can take hands wider, curling to the back of the room. Take it all the way up. Round 2, back up. Lift your heels. Do some back bend push-ups or alternate leg lifting. Round 3 is optional from standing. Or from the floor. When you're ready, shoulder stand. Keep it in shoulder stand for 30 seconds or a minute. You can return to plow pose. And then ear pressure pose. Knees bend over ears. Slowly unroll Matsyasana fish pose. Matsyasana, legs across the mat, arching spine off the mat, taking head back. Optional lift of legs and arms for Uttanapada. Supta Padangusthasana, single leg stretch. Slide head out, right leg up, clasping hands behind hamstrings, kick away and resist. Building strength in the top of the thigh. Keep it straight and strong. Slowly bring it closer to the chest. Take it to the right. Left thigh pushing down, tailbone scooping up. Take it up and over into the twist. Switching hands. You can bend your bottom leg and reach your right hand for the inner edge of the foot. You want to deepen the pose. Outer rotate right leg, rolling right thigh and hip away from the face as you curl the shoulder back towards the mat. And then back up. Clasp behind left leg. Resist. Push thigh bone away as you pull muscle onto bone. Keep it straight and strong. Slowly bring left leg closer. Keep right foot flexed to the face. Right thigh bone pushing down. And then take it out to the left. Take it up and over into the twist. Bend the bottom leg, reach for the foot if you're going further. Outer rotating left thigh and hip. Back up, happy baby. Push knees to the floor. If you're going further, walk arms over the legs. Feet to the head or behind the head. When you're ready, twist to the right. Both knees across, left hand to the rib cage or out to the left. left, taking knees across, right hand to the rib cage or out to the right. Up, roll around, twist or stretch wherever you need to, and then extend long for Shavasana. Making some little movements with fingers and toes. Reach your arms long overhead. Stretching out with a deep inhale. And roll to the right, supporting head on the arm bone. Resting there for a few breaths. Slowly twist up. One last Om. And universal prayer. Deep breath in. Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Thank you very much for your excellent asana performance this morning. Couple brief announcements that are important, especially for Karina. We're going to do, just messing with you, Sanskrit chanting this Saturday for students that want to learn how to chant mantras with correct pronunciation so that you pray for the divine energies. And we've got an immersion starting January 15th, which will be perfect for Adriana, Karina, Alexandra, and Susie to learn more about Skanda Yoga, all of our in-depth technique and philosophy in the Maya calendar without committing to the full 4-month teacher training program. So it's only 4 weeks. Yep, Saturday and Sunday, 3 to 6, with 4 awesome teachers, me, Sadhana Shakti, April, and Victor. And it's enough information to keep you full and satisfied for the rest of the year. My book's over there in the corner if you want to pick it up as a warm-up. Have a great rest of your day. There's a wet towel, somebody can mop for me.